I almost made the worst decision of my life today. I'm not going to dress that up or make it sound poetic. I sat in my car in a parking lot for 45 minutes this afternoon, and I seriously considered not coming back, not to anyone, not to anything. I had my hand on the key and I was doing the math on what it would take to just disappear. Drive somewhere nobody knows my name. Start pretending I never had this life at all. And I'm lying here now, in my bed, in my house, with the same walls and the same ceiling I've looked at 1,000 times, and I don't fully understand why I'm still here. But I think you do. Jesus. I need to talk to you about what happened today. Not a clean version. Not the version I tell someone at church. The real version, the one that scares me. I woke up fine. That's what's strange about it. There wasn't some terrible morning. Nobody yelled at me. Nothing broke. I ate breakfast. I drove to work. I answered my emails. And then somewhere between noon and 1 o'clock, something just shifted. Like a wall I didn't know I was leaning against quietly moved. And suddenly, there was nothing holding me up. I can't even explain what triggered it. Maybe that's the part that frightens me the most, that I can be that close to the edge without a reason. I keep replaying it. The parking lot. The way the sun was hitting the dashboard. The way I turned my phone over so I wouldn't see the notifications. The way my breathing changed when I realized I wasn't just thinking about leaving, I was planning it. And then something interrupted me. I don't know what to call it. It wasn't a voice. It wasn't some dramatic sign in the sky. It was smaller than that. A song came on the radio, one I hadn't heard in years, and it reminded me of my mother singing in the kitchen when I was small. That's it. That's all it was. A melody and a memory. But it cracked something open in my chest and I started crying so hard I couldn't see the steering wheel. I want to say I pulled myself together. But I didn't pull anything. Something pulled me. Someone. That was you, wasn't it? I don't understand how you work. I've never fully understood it. I've read the verses and I've heard the sermons and I've nodded along to things that sounded right. But today I felt something I can't argue with. I felt held in a moment when I had already decided to let go. I was mid-fall and the ground never came. And now I'm scared. Not of the darkness I've lived in that long enough to know its furniture. I'm scared of how quiet the whole thing was. How ordinary the day looked from the outside. If someone had seen me in that parking lot, they would have thought I was checking directions or waiting for a friend. Nobody would have known. Nobody on this earth would have known. But you knew. That's what I keep circling back to tonight. You knew the exact minute. You knew it before noon. You probably knew it before I opened my eyes this morning. And you didn't stop the feeling from coming. I want to be honest about that, because I'm still sitting with some confusion. You let me feel the full weight of it. You let me get all the way to the edge. And I want to ask why. But I think the answer might be something I'm not ready to hear yet. So I'm going to leave that door closed for now and just say this. You didn't let me go over. I don't have a testimony tonight. I don't have a victory shout. I have a trembling that hasn't fully stopped, and a gratitude I don't know how to express without sounding like I'm minimizing what almost happened, so I'm not going to minimize it. Today was dangerous. Today was real. And I came home. I locked my door. I set my keys on the counter. I stood in my hallway and I pressed my forehead against the wall and I whispered thank you, and it came out broken and ugly and barely audible. I think that might be the most honest prayer I've ever prayed. Jesus, I'm not asking for explanations tonight. I'm not asking you to show me some grand plan or reveal why this season has been so heavy. I just want to sit in this, in the fact that I'm here, breathing, under this roof, with tomorrow still available to me. There were hours today when tomorrow didn't feel available. There were minutes when I was certain I'd used up everything I had. But I'm here. I keep saying that because I think I need to hear it. I'm here. I'm still here. I don't know what's going to happen this week. I don't know if that feeling is going to come back. I don't know if the next parking lot moment will have a song on the radio or if it'll be silent. And that terrifies me. But what I know, what today carved into me, is that you were present in a moment I thought I was completely alone. You found me in the most ordinary, unremarkable minute of a Tuesday afternoon, and you interrupted something I might not have come back from. I don't want to perform faith tonight. I just want to lie here and let the weight of today drain out of me and trust that You're going to be in tomorrow the way you were in today. Not loudly, not with fireworks, just there, just present, just that song on the radio at the exact right second. Stay close to me tonight. I mean it in the most literal way I can. Stay close. I'm not as strong as I thought I was this morning, and I'm done pretending that bothers me. Good night, Jesus. Thank you for today. The whole ugly, terrifying, impossible, merciful thing. If something about tonight felt familiar to you, if you've had your own parking lot, your own 45 minutes, your own moment where you almost didn't come back, I want you to know that you being here right now, listening, breathing, still in it, that matters more than you think. You don't have to explain it to anyone, but you can talk about it here if you need to. Some of us understand. If this prayer touched your heart, please type Amen in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more prayer. God is with you today and always.